In today's episode of Lawsuit in the News, I want to talk about an article I read in the business section of the New York Times, which was that the Attorney General of the state of West Virginia has announced a new lawsuit against Apple, specifically their iCloud division. What the Attorney General of West Virginia is alleging is that iCloud and Apple are complicit in the storing of child sexual explicit material, in other words, child pornography, that they are not vetting enough the images that are stored on iCloud to determine whether or not it is being used for illegal acts like child pornography, distribution, and storage. There have been other lawsuits in the past filed by people. Particularly, I read a lawsuit, I forgot which state it was, but where a 9-year-old girl and her representatives sued Apple about this same issue about iCloud and how people were sending her images of sexually abusive material involving children on iCloud and telling her, hey, replicate these sexual acts and send them back to me. And she sued Apple and iCloud for their role in this sexual misconduct. And the case was dismissed in civil court. Whereas this matter is being brought by an attorney general on behalf of consumers in the state of West Virginia to determine whether or not Apple is liable for being having a role in the distribution and storage of child sexually abusive material. Apple has argued in its defense that privacy is very important to them and that the privacy of their products, the privacy of their consumers, doesn't allow them to really go in detail and look at the images that are being stored on the iCloud servers. We'll see where the court stands in terms of these arguments. In my opinion, if you are providing a service to store images for clients, there is a balance of privacy, but there is also the consumer protection aspect of it. And companies should not be complicit in child sexual pornography and its images, images of murder, of rape, of other violent felonies, and that these should be facing a higher degree of scrutiny. So we'll see where the court lies in these arguments and these allegations made against Apple.